I Need a Monster, written by Eamon Knoll, illustrated by Howard McWilliam. Tonight, when I looked at Under the Monster in my bed, I found his note instead. Gone fishing, back in a week, Gabe. What was I going to do? I needed a monster under my bed. How was I supposed to get to sleep if my monster was gone? I tirelessly, but it was the same about Gabe. I missed his rapid breathing, his nose whistling, the scrabbling of his uncut claws. How I managed to get to sleep without Gabe's familiar, scary noises and his spooky green ooze. It was no use. Gabe would be gone for a week, and I just had to have a monster. I climbed quietly up the bed so my parents wouldn't hear me. Grown-ups have this strange ideas for monsters under beds. Just under beds. I knocked in the floorboards, then scrambled back under my covers. I was nervously. Will a new monster appear? What would it be like? Will the snorting be as cheerful as Gabe's? When I heard some creaking under my bed, I knew a snubble monster had arrived. Good evening, said a low, breathy voice. My name is Herbert, and I will be your monster for the evening. Herbert? What kind of name is that for a monster? You don't sound scary at all. Have you ever scared a kid before? Well, no. All the best books on the topic. Do you have long teeth and scratchy claws, I asked. No, but I have a bite and a mouth breather. Listen. Herbert Panic was kind of scary, but it wasn't enough for me. Listen, Herbert, I'm sorry. I just don't think it's going to be isn't work. It's nothing personal, but I really need a monster with claws. Picky, Herbert complained. I wish. Oh, go. There was some more creaking, then Herbert was gone. Some scratching warned that a second monster had appeared. Good evening, said a high, silky voice. My name is Ralph, and I understand you need a monster with claws. Could you please hold an hour for inspection? I crouched on the edge of the bed, hoping to see a horrible, shaggy arm with sharp, ragged nails. Instead, I was surprised to see sleekly brushed fur with smooth, shiny claws. Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, I asked. But that nail polish was your claws? But the nail polish on her. Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, I asked. I don't mean me to be rude, I asked. But is this the nail polish on your claws? Yes, it is, Ralph replied. I believe professional monsters should always be groomed. I could tell him not going to work. I'm sorry disappointing you, Ralph, but I really need a monster with scary claws, like Gabe's, I thought. I heard some more scratch, and I knew Ralph was gone. A minute later, a third voice from under the bed. Rest, check out these claws, kid. I get up under my covers and peered over the edge. The claws were impressive, jagged and dark, and razor sharp. So far, so good. I was a little nervous. Could you stick out your tail? I whispered. Sure, but don't get scared. I peeked through my fingers and the slimy sling. Then as I noticed the bow. Girl monster. Of course I am, she snapped. I'm Cynthia. Do you have a problem with that? Yeah, I do, I admitted. I definitely need a boy monster. Boy monsters are more boring, and girl monsters are for girls. Everybody knows that. Well, are you a picky one? She sniffed it. And then she was gone. What I was being too picky? No, I knew them needed to be well clawed and menacing. The whole point of having a monster was to imagine a scary stuff that could happen if I got out. Then I heard something noise and some slobbering. A fourth monster was under my bed. Hey, the name's Mac. One boy claws for the Mac was a big, scruffy boy monster. I shivered. Maybe this one will work out. Those are excellent claws, but you do have a long tail. I lean over to see. No, my tail is stumpy, Max slurped, but I do have an unusually long tongue. Why would it be a long tongue? I asked. Oh, I don't know, she said, trying to sound terrifying, but I never know when I'm lick you. I fell back on the bed, laughing. The roommate tried with me, Mac whined. I healed in my giggles. I don't think you should away, he warned. Kids were jacked by monsters in one night. I did not get jacked by monsters at night, I interrupted. My regular monster went fishing. Fishing, eh? Maybe because you're so picky. Fine. I'm out of here, but speaking of the monster tonight, if I were you. How was I supposed to get to sleep without my monster? This would be a tricky idea. I was surprised to hear more creaking under the bed. Loud creaking, but scratching. I thought more was going to appear tonight, I said. Sorry, I'm late, kid. Phew, it was Gabe. I thought you didn't enjoy fishing. I didn't, he explained. those fish were too easy. No chain. Too easy. No cheating at all. But how about challenging, my friend? You almost give me a brain of monster. You can keep me on my toes. Toes are a delicious snack. The bear quivered. Stomach rumbled with hunger. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to start eating the famous puddle of drool. I peeked over the edge of the bed. Green ooze spreader sounded from underneath. This is a scary one. Then the bed turned and gave him a spiked tail. He was starting to get his worm pop up. I shivered. So, have you some stumbling monsters today? Gabe said, sharpening his claws on my peppers. Were you scared? Then Gabe started tapping. I couldn't. What to do? No one still needed him. No other monsters can use. I giggled, diving into my covers and pulling them out tight. Dude blanket. I heard Gabe snap, comforting snarks. Ha! I knew it. We'll made for each other, he growled. When my blanket started to slip at the bed, I knew Gabe was ready to eat. Ha! You could please stick to foot, he said. I like to nibble your pink. I yanked my blanket back up, scrunched my beak so Gabe couldn't get them. No toast tonight, but you could have this, I offered, pushing Pale off the bed. I didn't even hit the floor. Gabe was back. The ooze was perfect. Everything was back to normal. I shivered again. I'll be asleep in no time. Look at this right here. I needed a monster, but my real was a different monster lover. A perfect bedtime client. I keeping my company one night understand. Wonder what under my bed. It landed with a bump in the night. Good. The end.